Therapy. We all need it sometimes, whether your day's just going a little wrong, or if you're just like really having just a prolonged bad kind of just really pretty terrible week, month. Just it's very good. Therapy can help with a lot of issues. For example, if you lied about your childhood and got hired for a job and have no qualifications for the job and are a possible child and are a murderer, therapy might be the best thing for you. However, we do not recommend killing the therapists following your meetings. That's suboptimal. But therapy, you can talk about things. That's the slogan. Talk about
And
things.
that's what we do on the Dark Rooms podcast.
True.
Can I just say,
This is-
I just got like a major like flashback to season 1, episode 2, where Inky did the cold open with Superb Barnacle.
Yeah.
Super
Oh
Barnacle.
god. Come on.
Good times.
Good times. Welcome to episode 2 of season 3.
Of the Dark Rooms podcast.
Woo! Woo!
We are talking about Patient 46 today, aren't we, lads?
Yes.
We are indeed. Because why
Yeah.
not just predict the entirety of, like, Ruin? Because there's no shot Patient 46 is not important to Ruin.
For real. Definitely. That would be
I
very
mean,
strange.
In the game, because why not?
I mean, I wouldn't entirely be surprised. Like,
Yeah.
but I would be a little surprised if, like, there's just nothing more on Patient 46 at all.
Mm-hmm.
So, Underscore chose the topic for today. So do you want to, like, get us started on, I guess, how we go about discussing and trying to solve this whole scenario, this whole debacle?
And
All right,
hopefully,
so
hopefully not spoiling Haps, because I know that
Look.
impacts some of it.
look, it does have a few things to do with Haps, but it's nothing big that spoils the story, okay? So we're going
Okay.
to listen, we're gonna go over a bunch of different ideas and theories as to who 46 could be. Not just that, but like who is 46, who is Vanny, what's going on with Vanessa. A lot of that stuff all ties together. So we're gonna go over all of that. But
Very
first,
true.
we're gonna start with don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, the voice.
What should we start with? We should probably start with, if you guys have any, like, right off the bat, ideas on who you think 46 could be, or any information you'd like to throw out there that you know, just right off
Well,
the bat.
really quick before we get into, like, theories on who Patient 46 could be, I think we should preface with, like, if someone just straight up doesn't know anything about what we're talking about, basically, in Security Breach, you can end up using the eyes, right? You can
Yep.
use the
Roxy
eyes
dies.
and
Yeah.
find all
Roxy.
these CDs hidden around the Pizzaplex, and
Does
if
that
you
make
take
sense?
those, yeah, absolutely, because CDs, they're invisible until you have robot eyes, just like in real life.
Well, I mean,
and-
once you see him with robot eyes, then you can pick him up with normal
Normally.
eyes.
Yeah.
Right, yes, exactly. It just materializes.
It's just a gameplay feature. It's nothing like...
Simulation theory.
Stop.
Ah,
Listen, we're not doing simulation theory today, okay?
Okay.
But basically, you can
Sploop.
take them to a little funny box, and it
Michael's
plays the CDs. Yeah, it's in the Michael room, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, that might be important. Who knows? And you can play them, and the recordings are between there's two like sets of recordings. There's like I think patient 41, right? Or 71.
No,
71 and
it's
46,
like 71,
right?
yeah.
71 and 46.
I don't know. Yeah.
Let me pull up. Oh wait, that's something I don't have on the website yet. I don't have all the tapes on
Oh.
there. I should do that after this.
So
Um,
they're recordings of therapy sessions with at first glance it might seem like it's all just one set of therapy tapes, or we call them the tapes because we're used to FNaF VR. They are CDs.
Yeah, they're technically discs.
Who
But
cares?
basically, there's two sets because one of them, 71 I believe, is Vanessa having some therapy. And then there's a mysterious, more sinister set of recordings that is Patient 46. And there's been a lot of mystery and discussion over who this character is and what they're going to do, what they mean about for everything. So,
Yeah.
Mhm.
is it going to be relevant in the future? Does it mess up a lot of things? Who knows?
So right off the bat, I want to ask, who here thinks 46 is or is not Vanessa?
I
Okay,
don't-
okay, nobody can see you raising your hand. You have to say something.
You know what? I'll do it. I play devil's advocate all the time in theories. I
Okay,
think
okay.
46 is Vanny.
Okay, you think it... No, oh, that's not the question. The question is, do you think 46 is Vanessa?
Well, no.
No,
That's a dumb question, underscore.
that's a stupid question.
Wait. No, wait. This is going to get way more complicated than I
No,
thought.
it definitely
Okay.
is.
Oh my
Are you
gosh.
saying that it's Vanessa?
No, I'm not
Okay.
saying that 46
So-
is Vanessa.
My
All in
Why are you
favor-
asking?
All in favor of 46 not being Vanessa.
Yeah, it's
I
not
don't
Vanessa.
think it's Vanessa.
Okay, just say something. Don't raise your hand. Stop doing that.
Okay.
Okay, now, thoughts on... Wait. Okay. Is 46 Vanny?
I don't think so either.
I
Okay,
know.
so we're
I'll-
saying...
I'll argue for it.
I'll argue for it as well.
Okay, let's hear 46 being Vanny.
It's like Vanessa goes therapy and Vanny is the one that kills it. Like alternate personalities, just they act like opposite of each other, and I could just
It's the
Yeah.
most simple explanation.
yeah.
It is definitely the most simple. I was writing for
Arkham
these
Razor.
upcoming videos stuff, and the only way Vanny being 46 makes sense is definitely if it's an alternate personality. But the therapists have to know because they document
Exactly.
those sessions as a different person.
Yeah, that's why I don't think it's Vanessa or Vanny, because 71 or whatever number it is, I'm pretty sure it's 71.
I'll just double check.
71 is Vanny, or not Vanny, Vanessa. I mean, I still believe they're the same person anyway, but for
Yeah.
the sake of the split personalities. 71 is Vanessa, so if the
It is 71.
therapists, if the therapists know that if Vanessa is there, even if she's in Vanny mode, why would the therapist document her as a completely different person? Like,
Well,
having
They
the
don't know.
Because
no, I think
the therapist.
What do you mean
couldn't-
they don't know? Because they're
The therapist
It's-
could know.
They would have to know. They would have to.
yeah,
know.
the therapist
How do they
could
have to-
would probably know that there's a separate
Ozone,
personality.
they'd have to know
Right,
because
but
they're
I still-
documenting with 46 and
think-
71 as different people.
right. I can believe that they'd know that it's a split personality, but still, I don't see why they wouldn't like file that under the same person.
When the
Listen-
therapist sees 46, they're not filing them as Vanessa. Vanessa is 71, 46 is not
Because it's
Vanessa.
funny.
Yes, they'd have to know it was a separate personality.
No, but
think
like,
they're-
even, what I'm saying is, even if they did, I don't think if they're trying to like treat it, then I don't know why they would give it a different file.
I don't think you can treat like
Well,
in
yes,
real life
but, like,
personality. Like personality is a
I
real
think-
thing. Like
I know. I'm thinking
we know some
I-
people with dissociative
All right.
identity. It's like they are. I mean, it obviously depends how you look at it. I don't know like if this is offensive, but I always thought it was it's technically different people because different personalities.
Hmm.
So-
yeah, but I still don't think that would be documented as a different person just because
You also
of
gotta-
that.
Another thing, it's like in the game, why like how would the if it was all 71, then it'd be like, why is this one the 71 doesn't talk and this one? It's like I feel like it's like just to like differentiate them.
I get what you're saying. It just doesn't add up for me. Personally.
Yes. That's why the conclusion that we're going to come to on Vanny as a personality being 46 is that it would have to be a personality known by Fazan. That's the one condition for Vanny being 46.
And that also doesn't.
So,
Why would Fazbear Entertainment know about it? Like, if
Well,
they did, why would?
Why would
they-
Fazbear Entertainment know?
well,
Only
let's
the therapist would.
address two things right now. These are Fazbear Entertainment Company mandated therapy sessions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is mentioned.
So whoever 71 and 46 are, yes. No, what?
No,
do you disagree?
I'm gonna disagree. Because, well, it's like they can mandate therapy, but they don't like it could just be like everybody,
Well, they'll probably give the information to the therapists for the
or
start.
it could just be like, just like you work for us, you have to go to a therapy session just to make sure you.
That's what a
it could be just,
mandate
like,
is.
It could just be like go to therapy just to make sure that you're not like a serial murderer, like our last major person.
Yeah, that is definitely.
And then while at therapy, she could be like, they could figure out, oh, she has a personality disorder thing. Fazbear's wouldn't have to know about that.
The second thing to note is that technically, whoever 7146 are, I don't know why I keep saying 71. It's Vanessa 46. They have files that I think Fazbear Entertainment might have provided on the
really
specific individual.
I think that makes sense because it would be like a starting point for the therapist to work off of.
Yeah. But anyways, what I was getting at is that whoever 46 is, if they're not Vanessa, they have some association to Fazbear Entertainment. They might even work for them, in a way. That makes sense, right?
I think so.
If they're not Vanessa, it gets tricky, though. But look, let's keep going. We've got some other candidates, okay? If it's not Vanessa, which
There's a really funny candidate.
I personally don't think it's Vanessa. Who's the funny candidate?
The funny candidate is Gregory because it just doesn't make sense.
Okay. How about
my favorite animatronic in the series.
Dude, listen. Who was it that you were on that video with where it was like Smash or Pass animatronics?
Me and Ozone.
No.
Oh my gosh.
No, I never made that.
Yeah, we did.
Listen, someone
I
else.
was never part of that.
I've been talking too much. Someone else do Gregory being 46 because I don't. That's not one on my notes because it's just so stupid.
So
People have
Gregory,
pointed out.
you can take it, Ozone.
I mean, no. Sorry, yeah, continue.
Psychic, do it.
Ozone, you've been silent.
Yeah, Ozone,
Okay.
you do it.
Well, patient 46, people have pointed out, has kind of childish tendencies.
Tendencies. Yeah.
And the other thing I wanted to point out before, with the whole if patient 46 is Vanny, is like patient 46 is clearly the complete opposite to Vanessa, because one of them likes flowers, one of them doesn't, one of them takes the candy, one of them doesn't. They are complete opposites, and there's a lot of things in the tapes that point to the fact that patient 46 is childish. People think it's a child. Therefore, Gregory, I don't think that makes any sense whatsoever.
You know what? The idea has merit, but not for Gregory. I'll say that.
Because isn't it doesn't it mention that patient 46 isn't being manipulated but is doing the manipulating? So if that was Gregory, then Gregory is manipulating Vanessa to infect the animatronics to attack himself.
If I recall correctly, they also had a childhood. Or was
the quotation I think 46 is that you had a great childhood, because what Vanessa is talking about, she's talking about the custody battle court case,
right,
and what happened to her mother, while 46 is just like some ambiguous childhood event or trauma with her parents or their parents. Yeah. Okay. And so they lied about that.
With the terminology of had a great childhood, that would probably imply that this is just an adult that's behaving childlike.
Yes.
Because of the use of the had instead of have.
I would agree with that.
Now, I did say this one has a bit of merit, and there's a specific reason for that. Vanessa's... What? Listen.
What?
Listen. No, it has some merit, the idea, the concept of why it would be Gregory, but not for Gregory. Okay. Do we all know about what's up with Vanny as a personality? Not as 46, but just... Not even talking about 46, Vanny as its own personality in Vanessa. What's up with it?
Okay.
No.
Explain it. Because
just deny Vanny.
Well, just explain it for those also on the podcast listening that don't know.
Okay. What? Stop throwing out random names. Listen.
FNaF are emails.
Don't make me lose my train of thought. Listen. Vanessa's court case. I think does anybody remember specifically what the story is that she tells?
Bill, the dad,
Yep.
convinces Vanessa, right? Because it's
Yes.
yeah, convinces Vanessa to um present evidence that makes the mom look bad in the case, and she loses, and yeah, and then the mom like goes out and like it's implied that she kills herself. We don't exactly
Yes.
know, but it's strongly implied.
Yeah, it
So
says she does something, but it cuts out to static. So
it does static out. But anyways,
Static?
that's not Vanessa's story. That is definitely Elizabeth's childhood story.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I thought you were
think-
going to say page 46 is Elizabeth.
No,
No!
not yet. Not yet. No, that's not. We're not there yet. Listen.
Not there yet.
Okay. We're not there yet. Listen. Okay. Whatever the Vanny personality is, or whatever other personality that Vanessa would have in her head if she's Vanny, is comprised of what I'd only describe as William's memories of Elizabeth. And that makes up like her weird cover story is Elizabeth's backstory of what happened to her during the custody battle.
And because Vanessa's being manipulated, that's why it is. I'm a little lost, I think.
Okay.
But I'm getting most of it. So Vanessa's the one who says, is it Vanessa or patient 46 who has the whole court case?
46 that's Vanessa. There is no mention of the court case stuff in 46's.
Gotcha. So 46 has manipulated Vanessa into having that childhood memory?
No, this has nothing to do with 46 at the moment. What we're saying is that Glitchtrap in VR take over Vanessa's mind, right? Whatever connection he made with her, because what was it? In one of the AR emails, she's like staring very close at a screen.
Mm-hmm.
We're assuming he can kind of like influence her mind, or they can kind of like communicate in a way. Whatever connection he has made is with Elizabeth's memories. So a bit of the backstory she has to tell while she's under control is, Elizabeth's backstory.
Right.
She's got the memories.
I think
Vanessa
it might
Moon
even
Knight
like.
moment.
I think going a step further, even I think William might be like trying to essentially make Vanessa into Elizabeth.
Because you know what, and you're very right on that. In the way that, if you look at the fourth closet, it is William trying to get a new body, and his helper is Elizabeth.
Yes, that actually is that parallels really well.
And if you want to take it a step further, the Elizabeth that's helping him in that that's not her actual body.
Mm-hmm. Because it's the fourth Charlie.
Yes.
Yeah,
Now,
it's kind of all coming together a little bit.
But something even more interesting what is it?
I was going to say the fourth Charlie is Eleanor, but...
No, please. wait, no, that's... Okay, that's not what we're doing.
Surely not.
Listen. But what I discovered that was really weird is that, you know how 46 gets called out on their lie?
Yes.
Vanessa does not. Her weird Bill court case backstory might be on her file.
Yeah. So we don't know what patient 46 lied about.
Dude, how can I balance this out? I'm talking way too much. Psychic is eating food, and Ozone is not talking enough.
Wait, we don't... Oh, shut up! Wait, what did you say, Inky? We don't know what patient 46 is lying about.
Well, we don't know what specific event.
So
it's their childhood and it has to do with their parents.
This might...
Oh,
I think this might actually work best if we do operate under the assumption that 46 is Vanny. Because then it would still be the same body. So the therapist is like, this childhood is not the same as the one you like told us the other time. Like on your file, everything was normal, but because Vanessa is influenced by the Elizabeth memories, even like in 46 mode, I can see maybe that's what they're referring to with the lie. Because otherwise, I think it's odd to have patient 46 be called out on a lie that we just straight up don't know. Especially when we have like another childhood like
I
story
agree with that.
in the CDs to use as a reference.
Right.
That reminds me of what MatPat says, which is if patient 46 had a voice, it would probably be obvious on who the character is.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why they just can't show us.
Yeah.
It ruined the
What
mystery.
was it saying? Vanessa not called out on her lie. Is there any chance that, like, okay, we know that whoever Vanessa is, regardless of if she's just some random person who fell into all this, or maybe like a child of Michael or something like that, her backstory she tells is not her backstory. That Vanessa tells. The court case, that's all Elizabeth's.
Mhm.
Dude,
So-
I just got an email about Theoryware.
So
That is crazy timing.
Matt
that's,
Pat is listening.
What's up, Psychic?
that is a good question. It's like, why is Vanessa important? Is it just like a random person, or is she important outside of?
No, surely, I think we have to operate under the assumption. I would go as far as to say confirmation. We have to operate on the confirmation that Vanny is Vanessa.
Well, no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying like
Oh,
how like Vanessa fell into like under glitch capture control in VR. Like, like why?
You know what?
Like, is it because she's important, or is it because she like
Well-
as far as that, is she like the daughter of Michael? Like, is she like how like?
I don't think Vanessa is particularly like a chosen one for William because remember he did try to do it with Jeremy and Jeremy like
Yeah.
just
And
cut
Tape
off his
Girl.
face and Tape Girl and I guess he failed both those times so Vanessa's just another one.
If Vanessa does have some big backstory, technically in the like context of VR and Skater Breach, it doesn't matter because
You're right.
either way she stumbles into it. So like her backstory is a thing, but it wouldn't majorly impact what happens to her that much.
I guess you're right.
But what I was gonna say is, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something crazy. Why did Johnny just
Vanessa's
DM me
a
that
robot?
YouTube? Why did Johnny just DM me that YouTube got hacked?
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Did YouTube get hacked? What? Okay,
We interrupt
This-
this podcast to bring you a news flash.
Objection,
dude, you might not
relevance.
be you might not be watching this video on YouTube, I guess.
If you're
Um,
listening, you might be on Spotify. YouTube is gone.
If
In the
there's
future.
if there's anyone still listening, we are no more.
We're free.
We're
Okay,
free.
so
We left
We're
the
going
dark
to
room.
Mixer.
We're
okay,
in the
so
Did you
dude,
say we're
not
going to Mixer?
Yeah.
We'll be streaming live on Twitch.tv.
Did you guys see the freaking? Okay, this is super. Oh, never mind. Not YouTube, just a channel. Dude, he said. Never mind. Never mind.
Nobody
Okay,
cares.
Nobody can.
Not
Not
we're-
YouTube.
Oh my gosh.
not
we
YouTube. Not
derail
YouTube.
so
A
much.
specific channel.
Tell
Never
us who
mind.
patient 46 is.
What was I gonna say? Lost my train of thought.
Vanessa backstory, VR, not important.
Okay. Is there any chance that Vanessa's file is fabricated?
I think that's the backstory made up by. No, I'm just repeating. Yeah,
Her file.
her file, I think, has the story that
That
is
she tells.
the Elizabeth backstory.
What are you talking about with the file?
Well, she doesn't get called out on the bill lie, thus it's probably on her file.
Right.
Or it's not a lie.
Oh. But why does that matter?
Which, or it's not a lie.
What?
That would mean
My
she's
brain
like,
is melting.
this is so crazy. Why would it not be a lie?
Maybe her father's name is Bill?
Okay.
Definitely possible for her father to be called Bill and for
Yeah.
her mother to have.
And to just so happen to have Elizabeth's backstory actually happen to her coincidentally.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Or Vanessa could be a robot inhabited by Susie. I mean,
Oh!
It's Susie, dude.
course, Susie from Coming
Inhabited-
Home. She
Inhabited by
crossed
a
the
lizard.
timelines.
Okay, we've totally talked too much about Vanessa. Okay, let's talk about Ruin Girl.
Yeah, who else could this be? I'm
What do we
interested in hearing the
think of
alternative.
Ruin Girl?
She is a
I-
completely new character because Steel will learn their lesson.
I think
Nightmare
yes. I
Susie.
think it's definitely. I think it's a new character for sure. I think it's probably the new player character. And that's pretty
Yeah.
obvious from the poster.
Nightmare Susie.
What did you just say?
You say Nightmare Susie?
You heard me.
No. Okay. So
Just
let's.
the front. We can't see the front of the face, so she just turns around. She's got like the nightmare face.
Now I wanna. Okay, this is
Happy Halloween.
this is going to dig into a little bit of Haps stuff, but it's not Haps spoilers. I'm going to say a true statement. Okay.
Ozone, let us know if he goes too far.
I'm going to say a true statement. Fazbear? No. Okay, I gotta say an even truer statement before I say that one. Okay. In the games, Henry did try to make the Charlie bots.
Ooh.
Okay?
Interesting.
That is the true statement. We have Ella in 1:35 a.m. He definitely
True.
tried. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And the
agree with
second true statement is that Fazbear Entertainment is in possession of those blueprints.
Can I be honest?
Oh.
I zoned out and didn't hear the first point.
Henry made the Charlie bots in the games, but well, he tried
Okay.
at least.
Are you working under the assumption that Steve is a desk guy?
No, this is totally irrelevant to
okay.
that. That was not a thing.
Okay.
Anyways, Fazbear Entertainment has Henry's blueprints, so they know how to make illusion tech and they know how to make humanoid animatronics. Okay.
Makes sense because like security breach.
Yeah,
Yes.
that fits in quite nice.
What do
I
you
think
mean
we
makes
talked about
sense?
this before.
What do you mean makes sense because of security breach?
Just like they're all very humanoid.
Yeah.
What-
Not like
No, like humans.
yes, but yeah, yeah. Okay.
Like Gregory.
Not the personality crap. Okay,
Yeah.
what was the? How can I tie this
So,
back?
does Eleanor come into that equation at all, or
Eleanor is
So-
irrelevant to all of this.
I don't know. Maybe if Henry did make the Charlie bots in the
Oh,
games, I
well-
think it's possible
well-
that the
well,
Eleanor
I
like
mean-
robot body could have been one of them.
Well, like
Yeah.
I'm saying she's the fourth Charlie, but that's not relevant to this. That's
Okay,
not relevant.
gotcha.
To
oh
this.
yeah, okay,
But
I agree. With
that we're saying Gregory's a robot. We're gonna say
Yes.
that Gregory is a robot. Okay.
you.
Okay.
There's no way he isn't.
Okay. We're going to. Where can I take this from here? Are we gonna say Michael built him?
Okay.
Probably.
Yeah.
If Gregory's a robot, Michael built it. I
Okay.
think.
Where this is going is that freaking Michael also built the Ruin Girl.
Huh?
That she is also a robot made by Michael.
My
Michael
gosh.
just make a little robot child army and send them in. Oh wait, wait.
Yes.
I think I see what you're saying. Underscore.
Say it.
If
Continue.
Topic cover.
If
No.
Gregory is supposed to be the crying child, then
Oh.
Ruin Girl could be Elizabeth, like Michael trying to recreate Elizabeth as well.
Oh, I hate you.
Now, I will put something forward that I don't think anyone's ever said. Okay. Vanessa has Elizabeth's like memories, right?
Right.
But let's
Possibly, probably.
say something about how FNaF like science works. Memories are
I know what
something.
you're gonna say.
What am I gonna say?
Oh no, carry on, please. Just
Memories are something, but the soul is much more of the actual person than the memories. Okay.
Yes.
If you want the essence of an individual, you want their soul. Gregory
a
does
casual,
not.
casual like if you want a person's essence, just you just gotta take their soul.
Gregory does not have the memories of the crying child.
Right.
He is whatever is inside of him is not crying child memories. It's the actual crying child's soul.
yeah.
Oh,
That is what I'm saying is in Gregory. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
interesting. Would he not behave more like the crying child then?
Well,
And cry.
I mean that could be how the crying child behaves. I don't know, but he doesn't have the crying child's memories.
It doesn't really seem like what we've seen of the crying child is that he's very timid. Gregory is
Well,
very sassy and
hey,
bold.
Crying child has memories of seeing something kidnap a kid.
Yes.
Gregory doesn't remember that.
That's fair.
Oh, you're
Is,
though under that assumption, he would be a little
question-
more afraid.
What is crying
What?
child's name Gregory?
We're not doing that.
It's
We're just not.
I think it's if a if he's a robot of the crying child, I think it's a possibility.
It is a possibility. But where are we
That
getting
would be a
things from?
wild reveal.
Originally, I thought, before the soul crap, I thought that Ruin Girl could be, a little robot of Vanessa with her memories. But did I say Vanessa? I meant Elizabeth.
Vanessa
But-
is the Charlie bot.
Oh my gosh.
Now, how would Michael? Okay, Elizabeth's soul is unaccounted for,
Right.
and there's only the slimmest chance that she survived the FNaF 6 fire. But if she did, that would have meant that Michael had to get whatever frickin' item her soul is in, and okay, dude, I'm gonna have an aneurysm. Okay,
I think we all are.
Yeah, I'm having an aneurysm listening.
do you know how the Charlie bots work?
Yes, the
Yes?
memories. He did the little cameras with the memories. He put them in the
Little
first one. Then it was
tripods.
gonna like transfer to
you
the
know-
second one. And
But
then
do you know what gives them life?
No, I don't remember.
Is it energy?
They have an item inside of them. Okay.
Oh.
That
What?
holds either the memories, or did you not read the fourth closet?
It's
I-
been a long time.
It's been a
Inside of inside of Charlie, the main Charlie, is a plush doll, which holds all the memories that Henry cried into that doll after she died. All of his memories of her are in the doll, and that's what is Charlie.
That's cool. I don't remember that.
I don't remember
Wow.
that either. Like, I mean, I
So-
remember like
It sounds familiar, but I think maybe at the time I was just so confused that it just flew over my head.
yeah. I will be honest. The trilogy was kind of confusing when I first read it. I just
It was a blur.
did not get it.
At the end of the fourth closet graphic novel, Elizabeth rips into Charlie's stomach and pulls out a plush doll.
Interesting.
Isn't that crazy?
And that, children, is why you don't eat your toys.
Okay, but what I'm getting at,
Joking, Hazard.
A robot version of yourself will eviscerate you and take the toy back because they were not done playing with it.
can we assume there's just the slightest chance that after FNaF 6, Michael went to somehow work at Fazend in some way?
After FNAF
Potentially.
6,
After FNaF 6.
I think he
Possibly.
died
There,
in FNAF 6. I
You
don't
think
know if
he
his
died?
soul. I don't know if his soul left, but I think if he built Gregory and if he theoretically built the Ruin Girl, I think he would have had to do it before
be fair-
FNAF 6.
After everything he had lost, he kind of did need some more money.
okay, he's only after the money. I gotcha.
Yeah.
But like, what the reason I say that is that Henry specifically mentions that he can kind of tell Michael doesn't want to escape the fire.
That
Like-
is
They specifically point that out. Like, in universe, Henry could be wrong, but like outside of the story, the only reason they'd put that line in there is to imply that it's Michael and that he's done.
well. Don't forget about Michael's room and the mural. But
Right.
there's something even better. There are Springlock animatronic notes and blueprints, not blueprints, notes in the Pizzaplex. And there is one person who would know that stuff.
Wait, what? Where? I
There
don't remember
are
that.
there are notes about Springlocks in the Pizzaplex.
I don't remember that. What?
Dude,
Yes.
do you want me to get the image?
Yeah, get
you
the
can
image.
pull
You guys
it
have-
up. I'm,
Oh
You guys
my
have never
God.
seen this.
I'm excited.
Let me find, where did I hide this? SB shots, after table boss room, cafeteria, party, West Arcade. Where is my picture? Where are my? There they are. Okay. Check this out.
The Springy Boys.
Oh,
Check
boy.
these little notes that you can find. Okay, check out this image and just
Okay,
look
there's
closely.
some sticky notes I'm seeing.
It's drawn to sound.
No.
141.
Oh, drawn to sound.
It
What's
is drawn to
that?
sound.
Sound.
It is drawn
Oh,
to sound.
Springtrap in FNAF 3.
And I think that there's only one person who could know that,
Oh,
and it's
true.
Michael.
Because he was there.
What 141? Is that important?
We don't know. And we don't know what the... Wait, there are also a lot of dash marks right there. What the frick?
Yeah, this
Huh.
tallies.
The tallies.
The tallies.
46 of them.
No, there's no way. That's not
Wait a
racist.
minute. Wait a minute.
No, that's like
that's not-
35 or so. But what I was getting at is, do you know where these sticky notes are?
Judging just by the screenshot, looks like they're in some kind of mechanical warehouse place.
They are right above this. They are right
Oh, the
above
post-it
the
note.
sticky note
the
room.
sticky note room. Yeah.
There is like a little
Should've
workshop
guessed that.
when you come up from above the after table,
Oh.
and they're in that room. They are
So there's-
so close.
There's
So
a
this is Michael's room.
This is like his area where he potentially made some little kid robots that left
And that
sticky
makes-
notes everywhere.
that makes sense because like I believe even in like the MatPat video, he sort of said that there was like a progression of just scribbles
Yeah,
to
definitely.
forming words. So it's like
Yeah.
this is definitely where the child robots or robots like sort of came to life.
Michael
Now-
had a daycare.
Now listen, there's great
Michael's daycare.
Daycare attendant?
there's great evidence to say that I think what was in the MatPat video is that there's a lot of evidence to say that frickin' the sticky notes are like Gregory and the Cry Child, right?
Yes.
There's even a bit to say that Elizabeth might have also
Oh.
been there. There is an ice cream cone sticky note. I'm pretty sure.
I
Ice cream
think there's-
equals Elizabeth.
I think there's one sticky note with colors on it that are the exact colors of Circus Baby's control module. You know those lights at the top?
yeah.
I think
God.
I'm pretty sure those are there too. Now, so Ruin Girl as a robot with Elizabeth's soul. Thoughts?
I think it is a lot to take in, and I
Yes.
think we'll need to see. I think it can be easily debunked, but we'll have to wait for Ruin. I think in theory it all checks out, kind of.
Yes.
It's a theoretical possibility for sure.
The only part I'm not sure about is Michael.
Michael
think-
being alive or making them.
Michael being alive and making
But there were the
robots
emails.
and-
I do think he is like the Doug Ratman of the Pizzaplex. If anyone gets
the
that.
what?
Yeah,
What?
that makes sense. I can see that.
What?
Dude, nobody ever played Portal 2?
Portal.
Come
Portal
on.
2.
I
Portal 2
never,
reference?
I never played Portal.
In Portal 2?
Essentially, yeah.
The only Portal I
You
know is
say it.
underscore Portal.
Yes.
So in Portal 2, there's like evidence of this guy that was there before you, and you can find all these like secret hidden rooms, and there's like scribblings all over the all over the wall. And so he was like, isn't it implied that he was like still alive at the time of Portal 2 and just like following you or something, or ahead of you, or is it just
You can
long
hear
gone?
weird ramblings through the walls. He might be
Yeah.
alive.
So
he might.
So he's kind of like this character that is just outside of your reach, but you can see evidence of him.
And he's there. Yeah.
So
Um,
underscore is suggesting that it's the same with Michael.
that he might be around. Because we have his
Well-
room, we have sticky notes everywhere. Also,
I would-
adjacent to these... What's up?
What about the email? The emails in AR.
mafton@bigbearmail.com.
Yeah.
Huh.
You guys
Alert
remember that,
to
right?
M. Afton. Yes, there is an email address for him in FNAF AR.
and H. Crofton.
H. Crofton. We don't talk about H. Crofton yet.
Who
Okay.
is H. Crofton?
That's
We don't
not.
talk
That's
about
surprisingly.
H.
Henry Crofton.
That's surprisingly not something I have an answer for
I
today.
like the Henry Crofton theory just because I think it's a better last name than
Emily.
Henry Emily.
Yeah.
Also, very.
if it was like the correspondence that hired like Michael, like if Michael and Henry were emailing back and forth, maybe that's like how he was hired. I don't know. It's interesting that those two email addresses are in the game.
Also, adjacent to these, it is drawn to sound sticky notes. I posted the image on the desk, very close to them, is the blueprint for the Glamrock endoskeletons.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like very close.
Mike was either, I think he was at least studying them.
Or if he works at Fazent, there's a chance that he made some of the endos, but I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Well, yeah, I was thinking, is there any correlation with the staff bots that are all down there?
I have no
Maybe,
idea why there's so many heads down there.
Maybe
Trying to build Gregory out of them.
That would be weird.
yeah, no, I think he might be onto something because if Michael is living in the shadows of the Pizzaplex, I think he would probably have to take out any staff bot that found him.
Ah, that could be why there's so many heads.
Yeah.
He could have used them for parts as well.
Yeah, exactly. So he would get discovered, and before they could like report him, he'd just take them apart. And I don't know why he would make them all creepy, but
Now, we've talked about Vanessa, we've talked about Gregory, who's not 46. What are the thoughts on Ruin Girl being 46?
I don't
No.
know. I'm not sure there's enough of a connection. Like, you've made a case that she might be Elizabeth, but I don't know if you.
I don't
know
think
if
she's
there's,
Ruin Girl.
Yeah, I don't think there's a connection enough
Like,
to 46.
Again, right
She-
now, it's literally, we know nothing about this character besides like the back
Yes.
of their head. So it's like
And she
there's nothing to go off.
And
of.
she could be a robot that has Elizabeth's soul inside, but otherwise.
But that is that's a theory that is built on a theory that is built on a theory.
How do you know?
It's a few layers down, but it's possible.
She has
if
the same
other things are
issues.
true.
She has the same issues as basically like Gregory, because
Mm-hmm.
they're both kids. They'd both be the same kind of thing, so they just both have the same problems with.
They'd
them
be the
being
same kind of thing.
A child.
robots.
A child.
Pain.
A child.
A new variation
Dude.
has been discovered. Child.
Okay, now I do. Okay, I can. Okay, I'm gonna throw out a thing. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Do you guys want number 1 or number 2?
Just say both of them.
Number 1.5.
Okay, so I
I
need to
want
show
number
an-
3.
I need to show an image, and I need to ask all of you what this is. If you know where's the image?
It's gonna be like an ink
Frick, did I
flight.
put it?
It's gonna be an ink flight
Okay.
test.
Just
How does this make
imagining,
you
like,
feel?
oh, underscores, like,
That's the
giving
wrong
this,
image,
like,
underscore. That's the wrong
Doing
image.
like a presentation, and he's just like he hits like the next button, and it's just like a random image. Like, what? No, where is it? He's like flipping
We
through the
didn't
slides.
Listen.
want your toy cheekers underscore.
The pod.
That is
The pod. Who
definitely
remembers the pod?
It's your
that is
mom.
definitely
So-
a pod from
This is-
Fury's Rage, right?
Yeah, the
Yes.
pod
Yeah.
from Fury's Rage with the
And it-
Eleanor like lady in it.
The
Yeah.
Eleanor-esque humanoid animatronic baby in the pod, with another Freddy off to the side. Now, I would like to make the case
Oh,
that
boy.
if you look at each stage, stage 1, we're in like the Neon City, right?
I never played it, so I'm just gonna take
Yeah.
your
Who
word
remembers
for
the
it.
stages? Who remembers the
I,
stages?
I pretty much remember them. Yeah.
Stage 1, we're in like a neon-looking city. Stage
Yeah.
2, we are. Where is stage 2? Okay, stage 2 is with the carnival in the background, and
Yes.
it's where Scrap Trap is at the front. Okay.
Okay. So
Stage
FNaF 6.
Going.
Sort of, yes. Stage 3, we are in a pizza-looking place. You could say we're in the Pizzaplex, okay?
Okay.
Stage 4, we're in this weird underground area with the pods.
Okay.
And stage 5 is that crazy lab, the secret ending area. Okay?
It's a progression.
Yeah, I think.
Think
it's
about the
definitely
progression of that.
a city. Michael wandering.
No. Think about...
No,
No.
don't interpret it like that. That's
We're
not the way
going
I want you to
deeper.
interpret
We're going deeper into the Pizzaplex.
it. Yeah, let's go deeper.
Okay. Yeah, I think
So
that makes sense. I think definitely at the very least once it gets to like. I don't know, because I'm thinking like, the Neon City is like pre FNaF 6. The Carnival is FNaF 6 because Scrap Trap. Then after that is Pizzaplex.
Let's
so
say...
I'm not
You're
gonna
not
say
gonna-
much about it,
Yeah.
but based on reading Haps, that is definitely correct. Underscore.
Yes, you know why that's correct. And let's just say, when I said stage 2 is like, there's Scrap Trap in the front, it's a ruined area, in the background is like the carnival stuff. There is just a giant flat space in front of the carnival stuff, Inky.
Mhm.
There's also construction equipment. We're assuming this giant flat space is where the Pizzaplex is going to be built.
So it's so it is FNaF 6.
It is basically,
So
yes.
there's ruins and the construction is beginning.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
It's so frustrating. Like, 'cause,
Ozone.
like, I want to know what happens in the stories, but I want to read them for myself. I don't want leaks. So it's like,
Oh yeah. Same.
We
I'm still waiting.
we have just said something without leaking anything.
You're
which
right.
is
That's
great.
cool.
you're right.
Ozone knows it. He
Um,
knows.
Yeah, it's so good.
Listen,
You're gonna love it.
something new this season is the weekends after the books come out. We're gonna talk about them because we're all gonna be able to read them quickly
Yes,
now.
we're gonna be able to like right away. We're gonna be relevant.
We can be
Yeah.
relevant. Oh my gosh! I've never been relevant before.
Even
Now
though half the
let's
fan base has like read it already because of the leaks.
now let's say hypothetically, you know how we said it's a slow progression of going from we're in the city, now we're closer to the Pizzaplex, now we're in the Pizzaplex.
Right.
That means these two, the freaking pod area and then the lab, are somewhere either in or deeper than the Pizzaplex.
Yeah.
Yes, that makes
I
sense.
want you guys to pitch what the lab is because I have an answer.
I'm getting fourth closet vibes.
Good, because the entirety of freaking FNAF's or Pizzaplex. No, I'm gonna have a stroke. Okay,
You just hear like just banging sounds. Like,
Ozone, say
I
it,
know.
say it. You know. What's the lab?
Behind the level 10 doors.
No. The lab is Circus Baby's Entertainment and Rentals.
oh,
Circus Baby's Entertainment and
you're
Rentals
right. You're
is
right.
underneath the Pizzaplex.
Oh.
everything is. Did they seriously like? So for that to be
Look.
true, wait,
You're
no,
so
like,
right.
hear me out.
You're
For
so
that to
right,
be
I'm
true, it
Yes.
means the FNAF 4 house, the
Well-
one, the facility,
Yes.
the FNAF 4 facility is built, and below that the rentals are built. Then later Henry builds the new pizza place on
No,
top of
no.
all of that.
No.
and
no.
Everything is built over.
I
under
am
the
so
Fredbear's
confused.
is the
I am
same building as
so
FNAF 6.
I'm so confused.
Fredbear's is the same building as FNAF 6.
Right, I think
That's what we're
right,
saying.
Yeah.
Okay? That means below
Okay,
FNAF
so-
6 is Circus Babies.
Yeah.
Yes, and then everything is flattened by the Pizzaplex, and everything
Now-
is half of the locations in FNAF are just underneath the Pizzaplex.
Now, keep in mind, Inky,
Oh
Michael's
my gosh.
room.
Oh, exact. That's the house.
I mean, Psychic, are you okay?
I'm
It's all
so
coming
lost.
together.
I'm sorry. I'm so
Okay,
lost.
Psychic. I'm going to explain it in
You do it.
non-theorist terms.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank
So-
you.
There's a Fredbear's, right?
Right.
Fredbear's Family Dino. Come now and eat pizza and watch Freddy and...
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
that one.
so that happens.
Okay.
Fast forward, like, 50 years
You've
to
lost me.
FNAF 6.
Okay.
Okay,
Sounds
there's
like-
this thing called time progression.
The flow of time.
So, 2023, right? We're
Okay.
in the Pizzeria Simulator location.
All right.
Okay, the scrap trap is brought in or whatever.
This is too
Th-
elaborate.
that's the pizza place. Yeah. Blah blah blah. That's
I
the
think-
Fredbear's location. You correct?
Right. Pizza Sim is
But
Yeah.
the thing is, Fredbear's was next to Afton's house, correct?
okay.
And
Mhm.
under Afton's house was sister location.
From
Okay.
the Sister Location Break Room blueprints.
You're right. So
Yeah. So
Thus,
that means that if the Pizzaplex was built on top of FNAF 6, which we know, that would mean that under FNAF 6 is sister location.
all right. Okay.
It's like a ladder of dead
And-
children.
and this
Wow,
might
ladder
be
of
reaching.
dead children.
This might be reaching, but in Fury's Rage, one of the monitors on the screen in that lab is Baby's blueprints.
Oh.
You're right.
Now-
This
Oh,
is just
really?
like- wait.
Yes.
FNAF
So-
has just created its own iceberg. The top level is the pizza. You
Yeah.
go down. it's FNAF
Prediction?
6. You go sideways, and it's Michael's like house. You go further down, it's Circus Babies Entertainment and Rentals. What, like below that, are they gonna find like a cave that has the dinosaur still alive? Like
What is it, Ozone?
Prediction. The epilogue's gonna get very spicy with all this lab stuff.
You think so? They could get pretty interesting.
I-
Now,
100% think so. I think that's where it's going.
journey
Now,
to the
okay.
center of the Pizzaplex.
I had a now. We're
What?
not focusing on the lab. We're focusing on stage 4. We're focusing on stage 4,
All right,
which
that's
was the baby pod and the other pods.
the baby bubbly pod.
That means they're in some sort of construction area, or sorry, factory line somewhere in the Pizzaplex. Now I beg to ask the question: are these pods during security breach? Are they still sealed down there?
I don't know.
Wait. Oh,
Probably
I'm starting to get confused again because. Wait.
Okay, so if the
So-
Fury's Rage levels are a representation of the Pizzaplex as you go further down, that means somewhere below the Pizzaplex is some kind of lab that has these pod things that Underscore showed us.
So
the baby pod.
you're telling me that the SL animatronics, they escaped the facility, went away for a little bit, they came right back to the new building built on top of the old one, and we're like, yeah, this
Well,
is
it's because
fine.
they were called, and I believe the reason for that, as far as I know, is that Henry impersonated William.
Or they just misthought. They might have just thought it too.
Well, no, I mean, there was actually I saw a pretty compelling evidence thing that
He faked
because
himself being William.
yeah, he presented himself as William, and that's why
Alright.
Scraptrap, one of Scraptrap's lines is like an intriguing promise. I knew it to be false from the start because he's literally William Afton, but intriguing nonetheless, or something.
Oh,
Alright.
that's so funny.
That
That's
is
so
really funny,
hilarious.
dude.
And
Like,
then Scrap Baby thinks they were called there to go kill children, so that
For
would be
William.
something William called. Yeah, exactly.
That's
That would,
so funny.
dude,
so
bro,
Henry just
William.
straight up called them back by impersonating William.
William
Will-
just saw himself. He was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna kill myself." Wait a second, something doesn't
William
add up.
William shows like is like, bro, you are not me, but cool, I'm here now.
Cool.
So
It's like-
that's neat.
Look, Scraptrap gets the email. He gets the invite. He goes,
Yeah,
"For
yeah,
William
RTX.
Afton." He goes, "Wait a minute,
Wait a
who's
minute.
doing this? I need to go."
It's a split personality.
If he's William Afton and I'm William,
It's like the Spider-Man
then
meme.
who?
Spider-Man meme.
Oh my god.
He just
Okay,
checkmated himself.
now look, I'm gonna explain this to Psychic in a way he can understand. Fury's Rage. During security breach, there is somewhere a lab deep beneath the Pizzaplex, or this construction line area. Okay,
Okay.
and in it are 3 pods and then 1 pod. One of those 3 has a Freddy animatronic in it, and one of them has the baby animatronic. I showed you the
What do
image.
the other ones have?
They're empty. There is 3.
Oh.
One of them has a Freddy, and 2 of them are empty, and one of
Which
them
means
has baby.
one
off
of
the
them
side.
escaped.
Now,
Or was just
Let's-
let out, completed, perhaps.
let's say this. The big question is, are they still sealed down there, Freddy and baby, by Ruin, or have they been let out by security breach?
Well, I think there's no real way of knowing, but if everything is in ruin, then there's a higher probability that they can, get out.
When do you
Now
think
I
we're
want
gonna,
to
when do you think we're gonna get Ruin? Because that's gonna be fun.
2023.
Yeah, didn't
Really?
they say 2023?
They said 2023.
Halloween or Christmas would be a good time.
They also said 2020. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Good point, good point.
I want to pitch something. I think
all right, I'll hand
they're
you a ball.
still sealed up. No. I think they're still sealed up down there, and they
Okay.
are still there by Ruin. But if hypothetically the baby animatronic have been released by security breach, I want you to think about the fire escape ending. What happens in the fire escape ending?
There's fire and there's escape.
God.
Oh,
What happens during the fire escape ending?
if
There's
there's
2
an,
Vanessas.
there's 2 Vanessas. So
And-
if there's an Elizabeth robot that's made to look like Elizabeth when she's grown up,
Well,
and Vanessa is like the vessel for
Oh.
Elizabeth memories, then they
No.
would look similar.
now, what does every circus baby have?
Illusion.
Pigtails.
Illusion tech.
Yeah.
Oh. Damn it.
Psychic got it right.
Yeah, I got something right for once. Screw you,
Wait,
Ozone.
I didn't get it wrong.
What'd you say?
You're not
Pigtails?
not
I
wrong
said
either.
pigtails.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, buddy.
Jesus.
But think about that. Vanny during security breach, hypothetically, if the pods have already been cracked, could Vanny be a decoy? That baby animatronic.
No, I think Vanessa's
Yes.
still Vanny, but I think the second Vanessa might be the baby animatronic.
Okay.
I'm just like I've sort of zoned out for a second because it's just hitting me that we're talking about FNaF lore and I'm saying that there's
Yeah.
an Elizabeth robot that has broken out and that Vanessa is the vessel for Elizabeth's memories.
Yes.
Underscore-
That just
you're
hit me
definitely
that
onto
this
something.
is
What am I doing?
He's on
You're
chalk
definitely
right now.
onto something. Because
Whereas-
there's definitely more going on with Vanessa / Vanny.
I'm still
Yes.
I'm thinking back to what FNaF started as and now we're here.
Oh yeah. Listen, this gets better. This
Does it?
This kind of doesn't work with the Princess Quest ending, where
Oh.
we kill the glitch virus, and then we see the costume on the floor.
Mhm.
Which it would be Vanessa. It wouldn't be Vanessa. Look, what was I gonna say? Okay, I want to make you aware of something right now.
Okay.
Think about the blob.
All right.
It has a bunch of different masks on them, but 2 of them are empty.
Right.
Okay, 2 of them don't have lights
Oh,
on. What are those
God.
2? What are those 2?
The
Baby
puppet.
and Puppet.
Baby and the puppet.
Baby and
Puppet. I'm gonna assume Puppet gone into Glamrock Freddy. I'm gonna assume Charlie's been
boy.
recruited.
Baby.
Wait.
I'm going to assume that Charlie's soul that was in that mask is in Glamrock Freddy now.
Did
Okay,
anyone get to leave after FNAFs?
but there is a missing copy
Oh,
of Elizabeth's
my
memories.
Gosh, why does this
A
always
missing
happen?
copy?
Guys, I swear this always happens. I'm gonna send you an image, and you guys are just gonna be like, "Oh my gosh."
Listen,
Is it another
Eliz-
MatPat upload? Did
Yeah.
he upload during our
Yeah,
recording?
No,
yeah, and it's FNAF.
Oh,
Are you
my
kidding
gosh,
me?
Why does this keep happening?
And there's
Yep.
out of stock today as well.
Oh my gosh.
Food Theory just uploaded school. Okay, listen, I have to finish what I was saying. There's a
Oh,
missing
it's
copy.
about Ruin? MatPat is talking about Ruin the same way.
I swear
What?
to God,
There's-
if he talked about the same thing.
I will have this. I've had this stuff for like weeks. Okay, listen. This is me first.
MatPat has been
Anyways,
spying on you. He's been
Anyways.
gathering the information.
in the
We all
blob,
know he's gonna say Glamrock Freddy is Charlie anyway. Anyway, what were you gonna say?
in the blob, there's a missing copy of Elizabeth's memories. I think that copy, regardless of if the baby animatronic has been released or not, is in that animatronic.
A copy? What?
Well, okay, the blob,
Okay.
it's baby's face, right?
yes.
There's a baby mask. That has to be an AR copy,
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's
And-
not Scrap Baby.
and that would have
I agree.
just an AR copy of Elizabeth's memories. It's
I
still a
suppose if they
How?
created the AR animatronics from the original ones, then I guess they would replicate it perfectly, which would mean
So how did Elizabeth get there?
well. Who made the baby animatronic and who made the Freddy in the pods?
Henry.
Michael.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's like Vanessa or William. He doesn't have
Yeah,
motivation
probably.
to make a baby animatronic.
yeah, Michael
Right.
I think Michael made Gregory at least, maybe
Yes.
Ruin Girl too. But
Yeah, my big hit against a lot of these theories is like what are the people's motivations to make these robots to put souls in other bodies and stuff like
it's weird
that's
that
kind of a struggle point to me.
maybe it's just simply acknowledging that the fight is not over, but Michael can't continue, so he's making someone to continue for him, which is why I think he leaves that message
Also-
for Gregory.
If he's making Ruin Girl and Gregory, he is giving the souls of both of them the chance to childhood they never had. Which is it's more genuine than William just recreating like Elizabeth's memories in Vanessa. It's a lot more genuine in that sense.
I mean, yes, but at the same time, Gregory's homeless, so
He also has all the high scores on the games, which
Yes.
can't wait for that story.
yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Oh my gosh. So, should we summarize what all the different 46 theories before?
Dude, that's not
I
even
got
all of them. but
46
not-
theories.
I
but-
have one more,
Therapy.
and I
You have one more?
It's what we need after this.
have one more, and I think that's the right one, and I cannot
Oh,
say it
okay,
today
okay. Oh, you can't say it today?
because
Okay.
we're out of time.
Alright, well, no, we can have a big finale.
This would take too long.
How long?
No, well, now we're intrigued. Now,
Boys.
we can't just...
There is one more individual out there who is under the control of Glitchtrap.
Yeah.
Cape Girl?
Now, don't forget about the VR sisters from Fury's Rage.
Right.
Oh no, God, don't even bring them up.
No, I think he's onto something.
That's the crux. That's the crux of it. The discs are about the sisters,
I think
both of them.
that actually is...
Do you want a massive spill in a few seconds that you might not understand? I know Psychic definitely won't understand it.
So hang on. So we just had an hour talking about random rubbish, and after all of this, you just bring up the VR sisters, and that solves everything.
Save the best for last.
You didn't want to say it.
Aww.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
No,
this is the
no,
last
no.
time we ever let underscore pick the topic.
There's
for an
more.
episode.
There's still more. There's still more to this. Do you
Keep
want
going,
more,
keep
or is
going.
it done? Okay.
Yeah, go. Keep going.
Tape Girl. I think she is 46. I think the discs are about the two VR sisters. I think the VR sisters, they'll both show up in Ruin as major importance. Okay?
And that's why
Now-
we don't hear her talk, because we would know her voice.
Yes, we would know her voice is Tape Girl. Now,
Ooh.
keep this in mind.
Good point, Simon.
If what was I gonna say? If William implanted Elizabeth's memories in Vanessa, does that mean he would have had to implant some memories in Tape Girl?
Maybe, but if not, then it would make sense as to why, if they have the same childhood, but Vanessa suddenly has a different one, it would make
I
sense
don't-
that there's a discrepancy.
I don't think Ruin and Vanessa, or I don't think 46 and Vanessa tell the same backstory. I think they've got different ones.
Exactly, yeah.
But whose memories would William have implanted potentially in Tape Girl?
I don't know.
If he already used Elizabeth's, who's
Henry.
left?
BV?
No,
Michael?
no. If he already used
Charlotte.
Elizabeth's, who's left?
BV?
Like Charlotte.
The crying child.
That's what I said.
But they have the
Yes,
same, they have the
look,
same backstory.
look,
They have the same
Tape-
freaking backstory.
Well,
Not necessarily, because Elizabeth was exploited to win the court case.
crying child died first. Technically, there would be a divorce tragedy with his parents, but he never saw the court case stuff. Now, think about this. The VR sisters, Vanessa and Tape Girl. One is Elizabeth, one is the crying child. The two robots Michael made. One is Elizabeth, one is the crying child. There is a lot of duality going on here.
They're gonna fight to the death, 2-on-2.
I love duality.
Child
I am-
versus adult of themselves.
I am saying that Tape Girl is 46 and has the crying child's memories, or at least what William remembers
I don't-
of him,
I
like
don't
Elizabeth.
know about the. I don't
This
know
is
about
so
the.
stupid.
I don't know,
No, it's
I don't
not.
know about the. I don't know about the crying child memories, but I think it's definitely possible that Tape Girl's 46.
The duality of the
I-
sisters versus the
Well-
two freaking kid robots.
Yes, but the thing is, underscore, the kid robots haven't been confirmed yet. Only like Gregory has been strongly
It's a
implied.
theory built off a theory off a theory off a theory.
Exactly.
This is an
So,
underscore. This is an
if-
underscore.
It's like
Tell
a.
me.
It's like a lot of if then. It's like
Tell me,
okay,
Ozone.
this will make sense if the
Tell
Ruin
me.
girl is Elizabeth, if she's a robot, if Gregory's a robot, if Michael's still alive, if,
If
he
I
built
even
them.
care.
Tell me, Ozone.
First one.
This theory is kind of good, but are you hearing yourself? Like
No,
have
I
you gotten
completely
recently?
am. I haven't, and now you want me to take it a step further?
Oh my gosh!
We've suffered enough.
Now, listen. There's another set. You know the baby in the pod? That's
Yes.
Elizabeth's
Yeah.
memories, right?
Okay.
Now, what's the
Maybe.
Freddy? What's the Freddy in the pod?
The
Sammy!
crying child memories. Maybe. Whose memories?
You're not picking up on the whole duality thing very well.
Yeah, I said crying child.
Moon.
Oh yes, then yeah, that.
Uh,
But I have no evidence for that one. I have no evidence for that one. But look,
Okay.
yes. Okay, this is great. This is great. Do you want an even crazier thing that has nothing to do with any of that?
What?
Oh my gosh!
This is
Do you
just
want a
this
cool
is-
fact about Happy Frog?
Listen. Okay, throughout
This
this,
is just
everybody's
underscore crackpot hour. Just
listen.
like-
I had some chalk. Listen. Okay, throughout this, I know one of you said that Security Breach has no. Why is Inky muted? I need him for this. Security Breach has some really good fourth closet parallels, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we've seen so far, yes.
Ruin, I am saying, will have some great Twisted Ones parallels, and
Okay.
I will not elaborate further, but I don't know if I can say that. I need to say this for the theory, but I can't say it because it's potential hap spoilers. Security breach.
Yeah, me and that.
Security breach is the fourth closet. Ruin is the Twisted Ones, and the epilogues are the Silver Eyes.
What?
Yes. Okay, I get you. Yeah.
Now, now look. Imagine Ruin is about this little robot girl Elizabeth going deeper into the Pizzaplex, eventually
Oh my
stumbling,
God,
eventually
that's cool.
stumbling upon this amazing Circus Baby's Pizza World somewhere deep beneath there, potentially even stumbling on these pods, which would basically be the Twisted Ones. Well, sort of, and then.
What?
And then, how can I? No, I can't. I can't continue this one because it's too much Hap spoilers.
Okay.
We
We can just leave
Can I,
that
like,
there.
can I, like, slam my head against the table?
We'll get back to that one.
Our brains have taken too much today.
Let's have a
That-
round of applause for underscore.
Yeah.
Thought you'd want to send me to a mental ward.
Oh, please, no, send me. Please.
No.
So-
Listen,
I think
just
Therapy. This
guys,
is what it does.
guys. Do you not remember that the Dark Room's bunker is our mental ward? We were all sent here for FNaF theorizing.
Have you ever...
Do you guys not remember?
Do you guys know the crazy copy pasta?
Yeah.
The
Listen.
the crazy rats copy pasta. I love that one.
listen. I made predictions about Fury's Rage a year ago, and they're only now paying off. Give me 2 years.
I love that.
I think
in
you
FNaF
said the
theorizing.
exact same thing last episode.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep saying
He's
it.
reiterating. He's gonna say it every episode this season until it happens.
Okay.
Listen, this is all gonna pay off. Just watch. Mostly, probably.
It's his catchphrase. Give me 2 years. It's gonna pay off.
Listen, just wait until I'll finish the thing when we have Haps. When you've read
Yeah. Okay.
Haps.
Yes. I'm
The thing
intrigued.
about his
It gives us something to look forward to.
The thing about his catchphrase
Ozone-
is it never counts down. It's just always give me 2 years.
Ozone knows what I'm talking about, and that's all that
Ozone, no
matters.
zones.
He knows.
He
He
does.
knows. And
He
you,
knows
how
zones.
how off am I?
He knows.
Like 50.
He knows.
No, it's a coin flip then. I'm fine with that.
It's a coin.
Okay. Is that all the time we've got? Because I gotta go
I think
somewhere
that's
soon.
I think that's all the time we can take.
I gotta go somewhere. I gotta go detox, dude.
Yeah, I think we all do.
Yeah,
I gotta play Splatoon 3.
I
Yeah,
gotta-
we all have to have therapy.
We do,
No.
yeah. It all comes full circle.
I remember
We all
the
need therapy
funniest-
after this episode.
The funniest line I said after reading the first epilogue was that whatever his name was that survived is gonna need some therapy. That was just the funniest thing.
Oh yeah, we all like.
It all ties back to everything.
Okay.
Anyways, I think that's where we're gonna end it.
So,
For our sanity.
lesson learned. Lesson learned.
In conclusion,
Don't let me pick the topic.
thank
That's
you
the
for
conclusion.
Never
thank
again.
thank you for coming to Underscore's Crackpot deep dive into security breach theory. We hope you have enjoyed your brain melting. We certainly have.
When Ruin
The-
drops, it'll all work.
It'll stay tuned to find out if Underscore will be validated or if he'll forever need another 2 years.
Just
I
give
will
him,
be validated.
give him
I
2
will be
years.
validated.
Anyways, that's where we're gonna end it. We'll see you guys next episode. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna go somewhere now.
Let's go to
Are
therapy
you not
together.
Are you not gonna go? Are you not gonna say peace? I thought that was your thing.
Oh, you
There is
haven't
no
edited it yet.
peace.
Peace.
There is no
Peace.
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 We will never have peace.
Peace be with you, Queen Elizabeth II.
Ah. Okay, end it now. End it now. Peace.